Hey guys, welcome back to another YouTube video. I apologize for the lack of content, but I am bringing you the Velos LBP today, and I'm really excited to kind of talk about it, and I figured I could just do a voiceover while we kind of break down what's in the box. So caliber is going to be 5.56 NATO, 223 Remington. It's going to be Charlie mounted. MSRP is going to be $1,174. Street value will of course be lower, probably that $950 to $1,000 range. Weight's going to be 15.2 ounces, and that is just the suppressor, so it's a beefy boy. Length is going to be 5.9 inches, and that will vary if you go QD or DT. Diameter will be 1.73 inches. Materials will be, of course, that 17.4 stainless steel, hence why it's pretty heavy, and their Inconel blast baffle. The Velos does not have any barrel restrictions, so you can throw it on your 7.5, 5.56, stuff like that. So there's no barrel restrictions, hence why it's a beefy can. SilencerCo claims it shoots 137.1 dB on a 5.56 platform. We don't know length, ammo, inside, outside. So I would always tread carefully when we see DBs, especially from a manufacturer. So the rest of the video, next 2-3 minutes will be just shooting footage, and then we'll wrap it up with my conclusion, if it's worth picking up, or picking up the 5.56K in the near future. So yeah, we'll talk about all that stuff, and then probably in the next 2 months, I will do a SilencerCo Velos versus the Torch LPM, just so I can give you guys, because they're two different price ranges, so just want to put all that information out there. And besides that, consider subscribing, sharing, liking. If you have any questions, obviously, please ask, and let's jump into the video. Damn. Hey guys, sorry it's really windy, but I wanted to add this in there. So it's about 610, and I wanted just to kind of test some flash, put it in the video. Obviously there's a lot more data out there with shooting in the dark and stuff like that, and under NVGs, but so this is PMC 223 55 grain. So first thing I really wanted to touch up on is how it sounds. I really like the way it sounded. I would say it had a better tone than the Torch, and I don't mean to make anyone upset here by any means, but I just think the SilencerCo Velos had a deeper tone, and it sounded more pleasant to my ears, and that's just personal. And I feel like I could have shot the Velos without ears more comfortable compared to the Torch. That doesn't make the Torch worse or anything by any means. For me, the tone was a little deeper on the Velos. Holy shit. And I just found it more pleasant. So that is one thing I wanted to kind of put out there. I just think the Velos has a little bit deeper tone. I don't know the science behind it, or the geometry of how they achieved that, but that is one thing I really wanted to touch up on. Aesthetically, that was the biggest thing for me. Is personally for me, online it looked kind of bad. I just didn't like it. It looked really matty, the Cerakote, but when you get it in person, it looks honestly really good. I did put a few pictures in a video, I believe in the beginning of this video, so if you want to reference back to that, you can. It looks significantly better in person. Hopefully, if you guys do have a local gun store near you who does NFA items, I'd definitely go check it out in person first, just because it looks a lot better. You have my word on that. Another thing is, obviously, you pay for the price, you pay for it. However, it comes with the quick detach, and then the flash hider, so the muzzle device comes in there. I personally just opted out of that because ASR is heavy, and I just like direct thread, so I had to shell out another $70 for the direct thread on top of the suppressor. But you know what, it is what it is. I overall am a lot happier with the direct thread, and that is with all the shooting footage in this video it is direct threaded, Charlie mounted, so that is one thing to kind of mention. And probably the biggest reason I love this Velos is, I would say, absolutely zero gas to the face. I mean, everything is just going out the suppressor. I mean, I'm not getting even a little whiff of gas, and I'm not being exaggerating here. I really think it does such a phenomenal job just pushing everything forward. I would definitely say with the Torch I got a little bit more gas, but the Torch also wasn't a flow through or flow, I don't know, I don't want to get sued by Hux here, completely flew through kind of thing, flow through can. The Torch wasn't. It was obviously you were able to use the flow through path, and then the other end cap would change to a solid, so it would have better suppression. So that is just another thing I really want to touch up on, is I really do not get any gas. I think granted I am shooting on the 12.5 with a adjustable gas block, but I am getting very little gas to the face, and even to the bolt carrier. There might be a few clips in here that shows the side profile. There's very little gas coming out of the bolt carrier, and I just really think, honestly, SilencerCo did such a phenomenal job on the Velos, and I just completely love it. Obviously, I need to put a lot more time with it and just put it through its pacing, and I'd probably make an update video probably in the next few months. But yeah, I just wanted to really talk about how well the Velos suppresses and the lack of gas I get to the face. Even wearing no iPro, which I don't obviously recommend, but for this test, I got very little, if none at all. So that's just one thing I wanted to kind of bring up. Another reason I really love SilencerCo is basically there's no bullshit warranty. I know that's like Rugged's line, but honestly, from everything I've read, SilencerCo will always take care of you, and I really like that. And just knowing like that they've been around since, I don't know, 2008, 2009, I don't remember exactly, but they've been around for at least 15 years. So I do just appreciate that. I know when I buy a SilencerCo product that they're going to back it and still be around, compared to like someone else we know in the industry. So, dead air. So that's another thing I think about when I am buying suppressors, even as myself as a consumer, is, will this company be around in the next 2 years or 3 years, So that's just something I think about personally. So there's two things I really wanted to talk about that I do not like, and hopefully maybe this will change. I'm not sure. First of all, it uses Charlie mount. I'm personally a hub mount, and I like having all the other cans that are hub mount too. You could throw your, all your different kind of muzzle devices that are out on the market now. So personally, I don't like that it's Charlie mounted. I don't know if SilencerCo would ever make a interface that would be Bravo or hub. That's something they'd have to kind of figure out and decide. But I know Charlie is better because it uses a more of a tapered design. I don't know the whole reason why Bravo versus Charlie. I should, but I do not, if I'm being honest. And lastly is going to be the Cerakote. Even though it is their, high performance Cerakote, I mean, I could drop probably 20, 25 rounds and it already starts to bubble. That's the only thing I don't like, pretty rapidly. So granted, I know it is a used item, but I feel like it's going to, all the Cerakote, it's going to peel off, and it'll kind of look ugly compared to like the Torch, where it's just solid metal. I don't know if they use some different type of Cerakote, but that thing looks very new for the 4,000 rounds I've probably put through it. So, you know, that's kind of nitpicky. Overall, am I very happy with the Velos? Yes. Do I love it on my 12.5? Yes. My buddy has shot it on his 13.9. He loves it. Very little gas, and you can tell when we were testing. I didn't record this, but from the Mini 2 he has, and then the Velos on the 13.9, you could just see there's so much more gas when he was using the Surefire Mini 2 compared to the Velos. And I think that's honestly going to wrap up the video. This is a little bit longer, but I wanted to just put this video out there. And then obviously in the near future here, I'd love to put some more data out for the Velos and the other cans I kind of mentioned, to do a comparison, you know, nighttime and just different lengths and stuff like that. But overall, very happy with the Velos. And if there's any questions, obviously feel free to ask down below. If you did enjoy the video, please consider subscribing, liking, and sharing. And I will see you guys next time. Thank you for being patient for the lack of uploads. But hopefully you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys next time.